Hi there, students. Spawn. Spawn can be a noun or a verb. Okay, the first basic meaning of spawn are the eggs of fish and amphibians. Reptiles or fish spawn as a verb, produce eggs. So the pond was full of frog spawn. You've seen these little eggs all together of frogs. That's frog spawn. Or salmon swim back upstream to the head of the river where they were born. They do this to spawn, to reproduce. Okay, so the eggs of reptiles, I think it's also some mollusks in the sea as well. Notice the spawn are after they've come out of the animal. If you are eating a fish and there are a lot of eggs inside it, this is called roe. This is before the fish has spawned and sent them out. Okay, you can also use spawn as a derogatory, insulting way to say the child of, the offspring of, the children of. Particularly in the phrase, he's the spawn of the devil. He's the spawn of Satan. He's the spawn of something very unfortunate that I don't like. Okay, so it can be used negatively like that. You may well know the verb to spawn from video games. In a video game, when your character is killed in the game, your character will spawn at a certain place. It will be reborn. It will come back to life again. So in many video games you have to wait 30 seconds before you can respawn and play again. Now, the most common meaning of to spawn, or the way we use it, means to produce, to give rise to create. And this is how I imagine you using it. So high levels of unemployment spawn crime, cause to appear. The space program has spawned many new technologies, gave rise to them, caused them to appear. His books spawned a whole series of films. So they based his books and the films on his books, and the books gave rise to, they gave birth to, if you like. The internet has spawned many types of new business. So breed, create, to father, to engender, to produce, to give birth to. Injustice spawns violence, and violence spawns more violence. Hard study spawns personal improvement. So, spawn. The eggs of reptiles, fish and some mollusks, as in frog spawn. Spawn, a negative way to say the children of, the offspring of. The spawn of extremists, the spawn of the devil. And then to spawn, to be reborn in a video game. And then finally, the most important one, to spawn, to create, to produce, to give rise to. So one thing spawns another. Love spawns understanding and peace, for example. So, next question, what about formality? Well, as fish eggs or reptile eggs, I've got to give this a 5. You can use it anywhere because it's the word that says what it is. I think the spawn of the devil as an evil child, I think I'd probably give this a 6 in formality, although I think you could use it anywhere as well. It sounds a little bit literary or poetic. And then finally, to spawn as in to create, I think I would probably give this a 6 in formality. It's a little bit formal. I would, informally, I might use the word to produce, to give rise to give birth to, something like that. Notice as well, to spawn is a regular verb. A spawned B. The the earthquake has spawned many problems for the people who live in that country. So a regular verb. And then the origin, well, there was a Middle English word spawnen, meaning spawn, and that in itself comes from Latin expandere, to expand, to spread out. So the idea of produce I can understand. So spawn, fish eggs, a negative way to say the offspring of, to be reborn in a video game, and to produce, to give rise to. So there you go. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.